I'm not committing, I'm just testing the vibes. Hey besties and welcome back to another TBR video. If you're new here, I'm Sophia and I love reading romance books. I'm going to be choosing my TBR a little bit differently this month. I saw Rachel Catherine here on YouTube use a jar full of prompts to choose her TBR last month, and I thought that was a fantastic idea. I definitely think using prompts to pick my TBR is a better way to go than pulling titles out of a jar, because like it gives me a little bit of wiggle room to actually decide what I want to read this month. So without further ado, let's pull the first one out. I obviously have my bookshelf right here with a lot of unread books on it. It's a little bit terrifying how many books are on my TBR, but that's not what this video is about. Let's not talk about it. So I think I'm gonna choose about 8 books because I think that's a manageable amount. Okay, first one, here we go. Get to the bottom of them. That's one, okay. A book with a number in the title. Do I have any? Oh no, I should have actually made sure I had books that match the prompts. Wait, this might have been a mistake. You know what? I'm going to interpret this prompt very loosely. And so with my loose interpretation, I am going to pull out First Down by Grace Riley. I know the word first isn't a number, but I don't think I have any books with a number in the title, so this is like as close as we're gonna get. I'm very much excited to read this one. I've heard the plot and the spice is like equally as good, like they're both really good, so that is setting my expectations pretty high, but I think this book could meet them. I don't really know a whole lot about it other than the fact that it is fake dating, but yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. It's obviously football romance. I'm also equally excited to get to the next one in the book, which is a hockey romance. There's just something about hockey romances, like I don't understand the rules, I don't understand the game, but like hockey players, you can't tell me I'm wrong, I'm right. Oh wait, does this one have the tutoring trope in it? I feel like it might. Retaken past the writing class I failed at my last college. Yeah, so this one of the best tropes in college romance. I'm pretty sure she's gonna tutor him. It's giving The Deal, it's giving Playing Hard to Get by Monica Murphy, it's giving everything I needed to give. So yeah, our first pick for a number in the title. Hopefully it's good. Alrighty, second one. I like can't get a hold of it. Okay, I think that's one. A book that was gifted to you. Well, it was my birthday the other day, so we could do The Enforcer by Avery Keelan. We could do Mile High by Liz Tomford. Let's have a look at the rest of our options, but I think Mile High is definitely a strong contender. Tattered Stars by Catherine Cowles, Fair Capped Candy Steiner, Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Is this just gonna be a repeat of my March TBR where it's all sports romance? It honestly could be. I'm so sorry if it is. I'll try and spice it up a little bit for you. You know what? I really want to start a new book tonight, and Mile High by Liz Tomford is just looking so tempting at the moment, so I think I'm gonna pick that. Here she is, what was the prompt? Here she is, a book that was gifted to me. This one has obviously been blowing up like everywhere. Everyone has been loving it. Everyone has been loving The Right Move as well. Maybe a little bit more than Mile High, but yeah, I'm so excited for this one. I know it's between a flight attendant, or it's between like a hockey team captain and his team's flight attendant. I'm also pretty sure there is some good like plus size or mid-size representation in this book in our heroine, which I always love. I'm actually gonna read the synopsis, which I wouldn't usually do because I like going in blind, but I'm like, I'm gonna pick this book up in like 45 minutes and sit down and read it, so I know my role and I play it well. In fact, I thoroughly enjoy spending the majority of the game time in the penalty box before leaving the arena with a new girl on my arm each night. Okay, we have a fuckboy on our hands. What I don't like is the new flight attendant on our team's private plane. She works for me, not the other way around, but I'll be sure to remind her of that, and I can guarantee by the end of the season she'll be begging to quit her job. That's rude. But every road trip blurs the lines, and I can't quite figure out if I keep pushing that flight attendant call button in order to push her buttons, or if it's more than that. I feel like there needed to be some punctuation there. This one sounds like it's gonna be really good. It sounds like there's gonna be some really good like internal conflicts, maybe some like external conflicts as well, because it sounds like the two of them are probably gonna clash, which I love a good bit of tension, so I'm very excited for this one. Okay, third book, here we go. Give them a good shake. I feel like I should have made the paper smaller. Anyway, Right to the bottom. Oh, that one was easy. What's this? 5-word title. Okay. The Wool of Winnipeg and nope. Things We Hide from the Light. Nope. Do I have a book with 5 words in the title? A Court of Thorns and nope. I don't think I have a book with 5 words in the title. I think we're gonna have to repick this one. I swear I have everything but a book with 5 words in the title. So I guess we're gonna repick it. An author whose first or last name starts with the first letter of the month. Okay, so an author whose first or last name starts with A. I swear to God, I better have a book for this one. Avery Keelan. It's a sports romance though, so I'll keep looking. Oh, we have Lauren Asher as well. I still have the last 2 books of her Dirty Air series to read. They're both sports romances. What am I feeling more? I know The Enforcer is ice hockey and it's also second chance romance, and she's also their like team physiotherapist or something. Listen. I think it's gonna be another sports romance month. I'm not even gonna lie. Do I really not have anything that's not sports romance? Don't have anything that's not sports romance. So for the prompt, an author whose first or last name starts with the first letter of the month, we are going to choose The Enforcer by Avery Keelan. This one, as I said, I'm pretty sure it's a second chance romance, and she is like working, I don't know if she's their physiotherapist, but she's working intimately with the college hockey team. No fraternization policy between trainers and their athletes. So it's gonna be like a forbidden, like behind closed doors, gotta try and keep a secret. That sounds so freaking good. Okay, I'm happy with this choice. This is also gonna be my first book from Avery Keelan. I'm really excited to read her as an author. I know Offside has been like a blowing up. This is actually, all of these authors so far are new to me authors. That's so exciting. Okay, just add to our pile of sports romance over there. I swear I didn't mean to do this. Okay, next one. Okay, that feels like, no, that's 2. Which, oh my God, which one do I want? Oh, that's 3. Okay, we'll go for this one. A book by an author you've never read from before. Literally all 3 of them. I swear that wasn't scripted. I just happened. So a new to me author. The only one I'm seeing is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy, but that's another sports romance. So I'm like, do I go there? We could go for SJM. Or let me just look at my dark romance for a minute. C. Lamari, I've read Rena Kent before. Haven't read Nikki Cup, that's sports romance. 5 rounds of the sports romance. Zero Simone, I have not read. Emily McIntyre, I haven't read. Brie Porter, I haven't read. HD Cup, I haven't read. Some Sketcher I haven't read. There's lots of authors that I haven't read from before. I think the one that's like leaping out at me at the moment is, I was gonna say Kingpin's Fox Club by Brie Porter, but I've been feeling it in my bones, in my waters, that Haunting Adeline is like creeping up on my TBR. So do I pick it? Am I ready for that emotional turmoil? Am I mentally stable enough to read that book? You know what, I think there's a trigger warnings page in the start, so let's just have a look. I'm not committing, I'm just testing the vibes. Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I don't know why I'm like I'm like scared of it. Playlist, let's have a look at the playlist. I don't know any of these songs except one. Important note, this is what I was looking for. This book ends on a cliffhanger. The content's very dark with triggering situations such as non and dubious consent between the main characters, graphic violence, human trafficking, child slave trade, stalking, child trafficking, child sacrifice, mentions of child death, kidnapping, near-death situations, and explicit sexual situations. There are also particular kinks such as gunplay, somnophilia, I don't know what that is, bondage, breath play, and degradation. This book was previously taken down due to the warning, but you can also find them in reviews. Your mental health matters. Absolutely it does. Let me Google what somnophilia is. I don't want to like get into something that I'm like, somnophilia. I just... that was not the deciding factor. I just want to make that clear, but like, I think the trigger warnings, I feel like I can handle them this month. So, I don't have the second book though. I can always order it. Okay, we're doing it. I've decided we're doing I can't commit. This is my commitment issues happening right now, right in front of you.
Bombastic side eye.
It's so scary. I don't even think it's the book that's scary. I think it's just the hype that's been built up that's scary. Just put it down, put it on the pile. Why am I being so dramatic about this? Okay, let's just add Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton to April's TBR. Okay, after that little dramatic show, let's pick our 5th book. We are over halfway. It's very exciting. I've got some very, very good looking reads happening over there. Okay. Oh, is that one? Yes, it is. Righto. The first book that you come across on your Bookstagram feed that you own and haven't read. Why couldn't I read that? So I'm gonna open up Instagram and I'm also gonna screen record. Are there any books in there that I own? Whispers of You, but I literally just finished that last night. Birthday Girl, I've read that. Is there any in there that I haven't read? From the Love, Icebreaker, I've read all those ones. Oh, okay. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Scott. This one was on my TBR last month. Did I read it? No. So let me just pull that one out. I'm sure most of you are well aware of this book. It is the sequel to Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Scott, following Knox's brother Nash, who is he the chief of police or is he just a police officer? He's a police officer in small town Knockamout. So I've heard the heroine in this one is really, really strong. She's an absolutely badass, which I love in a book. Like, I love when my heroines are like stand up for themselves, and I'm pretty sure she's in some sort of law enforcement as well. So yeah, I otherwise don't know a whole lot about this book. I'm very excited to read it though. The cover is stunning. It's like gold foiling. It's absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I'm very much excited for this one. Alrighty, 6th book, here we go for a good dig down in the bottom. Oh, this one's like clinging to me. Okay, there we go. A Goodreads award winner within the last 3 years. Okay, so how do I don't know how to use this website. Okay, Goodreads Choice Awards of 2022. Tomorrow. Don't have it. Carrie's Soda is back. If I had that one, I would like to read it, but I don't. I don't have any of those books. Oh, Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We do have that one. Spanish Love Deception. I have that one as well. Okay, 2 contenders. Now on to 2020. Crescent City. I have that one too. And that's it. So I will already tell you that I'm not committing to Crescent City this month. So we have Malibu Rising and Spanish Love Deception right here. I sort of want to go for Malibu Rising. I also know this one is set in the like 70s, and I want to say it will feel nostalgic even though I wasn't born then, but I love books that are set in the like 70s and 80s and that sort of time period, and so I think this one is going to be a really fun time. I don't really know much about the plot. I'm pretty sure it takes place over like the span of 24 hours or something, which sounds pretty fun to me, and this is also going to actually be my first Taylor Jenkins Reid book, which that's a lot of pressure. Hopefully I enjoy her. I'm a little bit scared that I won't, not for any reason, I'm just silly, but yeah, I think I'm gonna choose Malibu Rising because this one sounds intriguing. I love the 70s and 80s as a book setting. Okay, what are we up to? Book number 1, 4, 6, book number 7. Okay. Okay, we'll go for this one. A book with the word you in the title. Obviously, first one my eyes going to is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. Do I have another one with you in the title? I do. So it looks like my 2 options for a book with the word you in the title is going to be Say You Swear by Megan Brandy and You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogle. Now, I will admit I have tried reading this book before and I just couldn't. I only got like a chapter or 2 in, and I just couldn't, like, it just wasn't intriguing me. It wasn't investing me in the story, and I couldn't really connect to the characters, so I'm a little bit hesitant to try it again. I know a lot of people love it and a lot of my friends want me to read it, but I'm like, I also really think I am strongly out of my rom-com phase. I don't even know if I ever had a rom-com phase, so I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna read this one this month. So Another sports romance. This is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This one is going to be the one that I choose to read this month for the prompt of you in the title. Can we just appreciate how absolutely gorgeous the cover is? It is so stunning. I'm mad at Amazon for messing up the spine alignment though. But yeah, she is so stunning. The way I've heard but nothing but good things about this book as well. But I will say I've heard the ending is not a happy ending, which is terrifying. Like, I know a lot of people cry over this book, but I'm like, if there's no happy ending, we're gonna have to have a word, okay? Megan, I'm gonna hit you up and we're gonna have a talk about happily ever afters in romance books. But yeah, no joke though, I have heard nothing but good things about this book, and so I'm really excited to read it this month. I literally cannot wait to get into it. Like, the hype around this one is so real, but I'm so ready for it, especially because it's like football, college. I know it's a beach house setting, which, hello, I want that in my life. So yeah, our 7th book for my April TBR. Okay, I would honestly love another dark romance, because Haunting Adeline is like dark romance to the max, but I would like a little bit of intermediate dark romance to break up all the sports romance. I know there's a prompt in there for dark romance. I'm not gonna be able to find it, but like, it'd be nice. Okay, I've got like a tangle of them. Hang on. So why? Okay, this one. Okay. A book with a one-word title. I don't even need options, okay? I present to you Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. As you can see, this is a book with a one-word title. I don't know why I've gone all David Attenborough on you. Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. I read Corrupt probably like 6 months ago. I wasn't my favorite, but I have been really looking forward to getting into the rest of the series, because I've heard that it only goes upwards from there, that it is only an improved experience from then onwards. So yeah, I'm very excited to read Hideaway. I'm pretty sure this is Kai and Banks's book. I don't really know anything else about this book. Should we give the blurb a little read? I don't want to just spoil it though. Let me just squint at it and like, I can pretend I didn't see the spoilers. This sounds immediately better than Corrupt. You have no idea what I seek, little one. It's giving Kratos. It's giving boy. That was a very obscure reference. If you get that, I love you. You don't know what I had to become to survive 3 years in prison for a crime I would gladly commit. What was the crime they committed again? Don't remember. I want my life back. But the more I'm around you, the more I realize the new me is exactly who I'm meant to be. Aww, it's cute, wholesome. Blurb sounds fantastic. I'm excited to read this one. I don't know why I've been putting it off for so long. It sounds really good, and I've heard that Kai is like amazing. Really excited to read this one actually. I'm gonna add it to the pile. Okay, so I figured we could do a little recap just to take you through my TBR again, prompts, whatever. So first up, we have a book with one word in the title. I chose Hideaway by Penelope Douglas. Then next up, for a book with the word you in the title, I chose Seizure by Megan Brandy. Then we have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have misplaced the prompt for this one, but this was for the prompt of Goodreads award winner in the previous 3 years. Then we have Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. This one was for the prompt of the first book that you come across on your Bookstagram feed that you own and haven't read. Then we have this intimidating guy right here. I chose this one for the prompt of a book by an author you've never read from before, because I haven't read H.G. Carlton before, and this one, as I said, is creeping up on my TBR. I'm feeling a reading vlog for it coming very soon. Then next we have The Enforcer by Avery Keelan. I chose this one for an author whose first or last name starts with the first letter of the month, and obviously Avery, her name starts with an A and the month is April. Then for the next prompt, which is a book that was gifted to you, I chose Mile High by Liz Tomford. And then last but not least, we have a little bit of like a cheat on the prompt. This one is for a book with a number in the title, and I chose First Down by Grace Riley. Obviously there's no number in the title, but I'm trying to finesse the system and pretend first is a number. Honestly, just because I really want to read this one, and I know one of my friends wants to read this one soon too, so it'll just be like nice to experience it together. Okay, and here are my Oh, it's heavy. It's heavier than I thought. Here are the 8 books that I am going to be reading this month. I'm really excited for all of them. I'm very glad we have I was going to say even spread, but it is like majority sports romance once again. But in my sports romance era, I am glad we kind of mix things up a little bit with 2 dark romances though, because I feel like wintertime is for the dark romance vibes, you know what I mean? So very excited to get into them. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching today's video. I actually had a lot of fun at filming it. I definitely think the TBR jar is going to make a comeback on this channel because it was really good, and I've ended up with a very nice spread and some very nice options to read this month. So yeah, I think that was a really good way of choosing my TBR. I encourage you to honestly do the same because it was really fun, and I definitely think it's going to be a good way for me to get down my physical TBR because it is huge. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.